PSA, liquor is not a coat. Wear a coat, guys. You will wake up with the flu. Hey, it's been a minute since I've come on here and talked to you guys, so this video is going to be strictly me. It's a lot of chatter. It's a lot of chatter. I have been debating on if I actually wanted to do this video or not. Because my year last year has been, a couple disclaimers before we jump into this video. One, I'm gonna try and be as transparent as I possibly can with you guys, but I don't want to put other people's business out there, and I don't want to put too much of my business out there, to be honest. But like I said, I'm gonna try and push past my fear and be as transparent as I possibly can on the internet. Take everything that I say with a grain of salt, multiple grains of salt, because assault. Haha. Wow. What works for me doesn't work for everybody, is not going to work for everybody.
And that's on period.
And don't judge me on the situations that I go through or the decisions that I decided to make. If you don't have anything nice to say, please do not run to the comments and type away. Please don't do that. I would just love if you guys don't be nasty in the comments. Just put a disclaimer out there. You guys usually aren't, but I figured I would start the video off with that. I was watching an Aaliyah's Face video today, and she had timestamps, so I might put timestamps somewhere on the screen just in case you want to get to the real tea on why you're actually here. I have 5 points, but within the 5 points, I'll put little timestamps on the screen, okay? So also, this video is gonna actually be a get ready with me. I'm actually going somewhere, which is never the case. So I'm going to be doing my makeup while I do it. It's not gonna be a tutorial. I'm not gonna, okay. So let's just jump into this game. Hold on, let me tweeze my eyebrows. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. A little tear, okay. Ooh. There's a lot over here. I'm stressed. Okay, so I have 5 little points. I have them typed on my phone. I'm looking at them right now. I'm really nervous, but we're gonna jump into it. So the absolute first thing that I learned in 2019, let me give you an overview. So 2019 was unlike anything I've ever experienced before. I have never had a year. I feel like ever since 2016, my years have been wild, okay? Just not what I've ever expected to happen in my life. Just things that, that just goes to show you God will literally throw you a curveball at any point in time. The very first lesson that I learned was be confident in who you are. So I'm nervous. Okay. So the very first thing that I learned was be confident in who you are. So I met this guy. Yes, we're just jumping in. I met this guy early 2019, and I was so excited about him. I was like when I like somebody, or when I set my sights, everybody's texting me right now. When I set my sights on someone that I like, it's a lot. I feel like that's just, I don't want to say the Virgo in me, because I don't really know about horoscope, and I don't honestly feel like I believe in that. Sorry. Treading lightly on saying that. But I love hard. When I love, not saying I was in love with this guy, absolutely not, but when I care a lot. So I met this guy, and I was really excited about him. Outside looking in, he just seemed like an amazing person, and I just was so excited about it. Little did I know that he would be the reason that my whole year would be completely different than it could have been if I hadn't met him. Does that make sense? There was nothing that he specifically did. He never hurt me, never nothing. Calm down. He actually didn't do anything. It's the words that he said to me that made me rethink literally everything that I was, that I believed in, that I thought about, that I said. If I never met this guy, I would be a completely different person right now. completely different person. Turns out, you know, obviously he was trash. This kid, yeah, I don't want to say too much because I don't know if he watched my videos. I mean, he might, but I really don't care. I really don't care. We don't talk anymore. I unfollowed that kid off Instagram. It's no connection. You know what I mean? Like, we don't talk. But he just made me think. So, like, I don't know. He made me rethink everything in my life. Like, he made me, like, rethink of, like, my beliefs. And you guys know I love the Lord. I love the Lord, but like for a split second he had me like, he was bad news. He was toxic. Like, can we put that in bold letters on toxic, bruh? Like, this kid was toxic. And I'm trying to say kid. When I say kid, that's just a part of my vocabulary. I'm not being disrespectful to him. This is just how I talk. I remember I called a kid to a guy, and he was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm up here like, that's just how I talk. I'm not like being disrespectful or anything. The reason I say I say all that to say for the first point is I just learned to be okay with who I am and what I believe and what I decide to do. Like, it might not be the same thing that you're doing, but don't ostracize me. Don't like put me down. Don't make me feel a certain type of way because you're not doing the same thing I'm doing. If I was and I apologize about the I'm just really nervous about this video, guys. If I was completely confident and okay with who I was, yeah, I would have been good. But I wasn't, and I didn't know that I wasn't. I was very naive going in the situation. I never thought that it would turn out to be that way. But yeah, he never did anything to me. He never like never actually said like, you're a trash person, you need to change that everything of who you are. He never said that. It's just the things that he said to make me feel insecure. And yeah, not a great person, but like, I wish him all the best. I would never hate on someone. I pray that the Lord gets his heart, you know what I mean? But other than that, I mean, it was crazy. Like I said, if I didn't meet him, nothing in 2019 that happened would have happened. And I'm just gonna say it as, I'm just gonna leave it as that, okay? Be super insanely confident in who you are. Like, and I say that, like, you're probably like, Amanda, how do I do that? Just like reevaluate yourself, you know what I mean? What are the things that you like? What are the things that you don't like? What are the things that you believe in? What are the things that you don't believe in? And like list the reasons why you feel that way and like stick to that, you know what I mean? Like, there's only one you in the whole entire world, like in all existence. There won't be another you ever. So I just like, God made you exactly how he wants you to be. And people that try and make someone feel bad for who they are absolute garbage, and they belong at the dump site. They belong in the garbage. They're not even garbage. You know, like when it rains in a dumpster and it's that juice, that garbage juice that collects at the bottom of the dumpster, that's who they are. Like, I'm good over here being myself, and I understand that I might have pursued you, but don't like try and sway me. That's the lesson. That's the first lesson I just learned, is to figure out who I am. What are the things that I love to do? What are the things that I hate? What are the things that I believe in? And stick to what I feel. You know what I mean? It makes me who I am. But also be open to like change a little bit. You know, open to try new stuff, not change. Open to try new things. Okay. Number 2 is allow yourself breathing room. And when I'm listing these points, I'm talking to myself, you know, and also you guys. Allow yourself breathing room and allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them. You know what I mean? So, given the fact that I met him and he was like, you don't drink? And I'm up here like, I drink a little bit, knowing good and well I don't drink. Good and well, I don't do that. It wasn't like a personal decision, oh, I'm not gonna drink. It's just the fact that like I never got around to it. I'm not in school, so I don't really have friends that are in college. I mean, I do, but you know, when you're in college, you're drinking all the time. But I feel like when you're just working, you don't really do that. I don't know. I just never got around to it. Nothing against it, especially now. But I didn't do that, and so he was, I don't know, just so many different little things that he was just like, you don't do that, and I'm like, yeah, I do that, knowing good and well I don't do that. So I decided to just dip my toe in some things. And for example, drinking, like I said, I never drank before in my life. Well, I have, that's a lie, I have, but I just was like, I'm of age, I can do this thing, so why not? So I decided to, and like, it's actually really fun. I really enjoy it. Drink responsibly, guys, and also do not drink and drive. Drink 21 and older. All my youngins, don't do that. I don't encourage that, okay? And just be responsible. Just be careful what you're drinking. Never put your cup down, guys and gals. Don't put your cup down. None of that, none of that, none of that, because people are weasels out here, man. Weasels, they scheme, okay? But yeah, I just, and I'm very hard on myself. So by me just saying like, Amanda, you are fine, God still loves you, he's still by your side, just, you know, repent and move on, you know what I mean? Not saying that that's like, you can do whatever you want as long as you repent, and you know, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm super duper hard on myself, and I will not allow myself to breathe. Like, I will literally go into a very serious depression just by like keep thinking about the mistake that I made. So, and I made quite a bit of mistakes, so this past year. So I want to just allow myself to breathe. I hope this video is not all over the place. I feel like it is already, and we just got started. So just allowing myself to make decisions. I'm young. It's inevitable for me to make a mistake. I've been making them so far, and I'm still good. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still thriving. So if you're like me and you struggle with just like allowing yourself to live, breathe, 1, 2, we are not perfect. God made us knowing full well that we are not perfect. Like I said, that does not give you the green light to be out here and be out here, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, address, like, find out what you did wrong, ask for forgiveness to the Lord, or if other people are involved, do that, and then learn from that and then move on, you know what I mean? There is no benefit in dwelling on negativity and mistakes that, you know what I mean? I don't feel like people make mistakes. I feel like people make actions, and you learn from them either way, whether like you made a great action, oh, I learned to do that more often, or I made a bad action, I should probably not do that as often or at all, you know what I mean? So I feel like mistakes aren't really a thing to me. I feel like actions are a thing, and you're gonna learn either way. So I'm just learning that constantly, even in 2020, constantly learning that and constantly being okay with what I decide to do. And God already knows my heart. God already knows who I am. He knows ahead of time, even before I was born, all the things that I was going to do wrong, and all the things I was going to do right. So, yeah. Okay, number 3. This is an edited version. I cannot say the explicit version on camera, but if you want to meet up and you want me to, you know, say that in person, absolutely. But on camera, we're gonna try and keep it PG-ish, you know what I mean? So this is a clean edited version. These Negroes are not anything. They ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing.
Like, literally, they're nothing, y'all. Ma'am, Ma'am, they are nothing. They are nothing. Okay, so let me set the scene. So beforehand, before 2019, I never got male attention. Never in my life, never, nothing. Little did I know that the only reason because of that is because I'm not in school. So people don't know I exist. I just thought like, I don't know why guys don't see me. They don't notice me. I'm gorgeous. Yes, true. But two, Amanda, people don't know you exist, okay? I'm not in school. I'm just working. So a lot of guys my age don't come into State Farm. You know what I mean? None. Maybe two, you know? But like, for real, none. None, sis. So I really convinced myself, like, I guess, like, I don't know what I convinced myself of. I honestly don't even know. But I really was out here thinking that, like, Negroes don't care. Like, they just don't see what I see. Amanda, they don't know you exist, okay? So, once I realized that, I dipped my foot into a lot, man. I just dipped my foot into, like, putting myself out there. Like I said, before 2019, I never put myself out there, and it wasn't like a thing where I'm just like, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, it was just a fear, to be honest. I don't do well in front of people. I do, but flirting isn't something I excelled at, you know what I mean? I tense up when I found out like I actually have to talk to guys to get an actual boyfriend.
Why are you running?
Well, who came up with that? Who can I email about that? But yeah, so I just decided, I was like, I'm just going to put myself out there because one, I'm trying to get over this dude. Two, why not? You know, I'm young, I can, you know. So I just decided to do that, and I'm really trying to pick my words very wisely out here because I know, ooh, I look very ghostly. I know someone's gonna try and drag me, or try and judge me or whatever. But I'm gonna go in here transparent, you know, whether I keep it in the edits. That's the bigger thing. So I decided to get on these dating apps just to see what's going on, what the business is, you know what I mean? I've been hearing things. My friends have been on them. I heard success stories, so I was like, okay. That's enough for me to dip my foot in, you know what I mean? And let me give 2 points of advice for people who are trying to get on dating apps. I think they're amazing if you have these 2 things locked, you know, in your mind. One, you have to go in knowing exactly what you are looking for, in the sense of like, are you looking for a hookup? Are you looking for an actual relationship? Are you looking for friends? You have to make that clear to yourself. You have to, because if you do not, you will waver, okay? And you will be out there confused, overwhelmed, just goofing, you know what I mean? Which I feel like goofing is cool, but when you're dealing with people's hearts, I am very, like, I try and tread really lightly on that, because I'm not trying to have somebody play me. I just spit. I'm not trying to have somebody play me, so I'm not gonna play somebody, you know what I mean? So that's one, you have to know exactly what you are wanting. 2, you have to have an idea of who you are looking for. So what you're looking for, who you're looking for. Those are the 2 things you have to. If you do not, you will be in there scheming, hurting people's feelings, your feelings getting hurt. You just have to, you know what I mean? Like, that's cute and all, we young, we can play these games, but like, that's not the lifestyle I live. So I didn't do that from get-go, and I hurt a couple people's feelings. I got my feelings hurt, and yeah, you just are going to dodge a lot of stress by doing that, okay? And I had no idea, like, I know a lot of people say, like, a lot of like the older, I don't want to say older women, that sounds really mean. A lot of the women that I look up to that really give me advice are like, write you a list, get you a list. And I'm here like, I got me a list, but I didn't stick to it, you know what I mean? And my list has changed since then, so yeah. I met some cool people, I guess. Nothing resulted to anything, unfortunately. I don't have any success story to tell you guys, obviously, but it was nice. Through that, I learned myself like I never thought I would, and I never gave myself the opportunity to. Like I said, I never did that before. I never put myself out there as far as the dating realm. I just expected the Lord to just drop whoever I needed to be with on my front door. And that's not how that works. I really was lying to myself. I don't know who told me that lie, but I don't know. I believed it, and that's where I was. And that is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. Not the case whatsoever. Not the case. I really hope this makeup looks good because I feel like I look like a ghost once I bronze and such. This is going out makeup. I'm not trying to stun on y'all. Light's gonna be low. I'm just trying to look halfway decent, you know what I mean? It's really cool putting yourself out there. It's scary at first, absolutely terrifying, but once you do it, it's so fun. It's so fun to date around and go on dates and meet new people, and it's really, really fun. And it's super fun. You never know who you're gonna meet. Let me just tell you that. You never know who you're gonna meet, and it's super fun just thinking about it that way. So I learned what I don't like, what I do like. A lot. It's just so much fun. I never thought I would do that. Never thought I'd ever, I don't know, I figured I would, but I just never thought it would happen now. Yeah, so that's what I have to say about that. I met this guy, let me tell you. I met this guy who literally was my type to a T. To a T. I'm spilling the tea a little bit. I'm letting you in my life, okay? So I met him, and he literally is my type to a T. When you see him, it's like, oh my gosh, I get it. Probably not, but for me, all my friends think I have like the worst taste in men, but I think he is adorable. Yeah, it turns out it didn't work out. Not meant to be at this moment. He definitely does not have a great heart, but we can pray for him, you know what I mean? I always joke with the Lord all the time. I'm like, Lord, I understand why this couldn't work out because we would literally just be too perfect. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah. What was I even talking about? I talk about guys and I bring up that point and I literally run with it. But yeah, that part, I am very, like I said, when I care a lot. So it's easy for me to catch feelings very hard and very fast. And the lesson that I need to learn, and I'm constantly learning, is these Negroes, they ain't all they cracked up to be, you know what I mean? You gotta love yourself, and you know what I mean? You come first. Next point. Number 4 is be careful who you allow in your life / space. There has been a lot of denying access in my life. Like there's been a lot of like, but then there's been a lot of like, I've met amazing new people. So what God like takes away from you, he replaces like tenfold. So everybody that knows me knows, everybody that's close to me knows of the situation that I'm referring to. I imagine they are watching this video. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that in the video, but I say that to say, like, be careful who you allow in your space. That goes for platonic relationships, friendships, that goes for romantic relationships. When you are out on these dating sites, when you're going out on dates, when you are allowing people into your life, new people, old people that y'all been, people that's been in your life for a long time, I feel like there comes a point in your life where you have to evaluate like who is actually in my life, and are they benefiting me or are they not benefiting me? Because someone could be stagnant. If someone is just chilling in your life, they not benefiting you, they not necessarily taking away from you, they're not like outwardly like actively like being trash to you, they actually are, you know. Like if someone is in your life and they're not helping push you to be better, exit, please. Exit stage left, please, because I can't. So I just realized, like, negative people in your life you don't need. And God will sometimes do it for you, to be honest. Like that, he'll show them, escort them out of your life, for your sake and their sake. You know what I mean? So yeah, just be careful who you allow in your life. I had a friendship that I knew was going to end eventually, but I didn't think it was going to end this soon, this fast, this dramatic. But girl, let me tell you, if you want the TT, please, like, DM me on Instagram or whatever. I'll tell you the tea. But a wild time, to be honest. I never thought it would happen like that, but I knew it was going to happen regardless because I didn't trust them and they were not supportive. When I say they, I'm talking about a specific person, but I don't want to say, girl, I don't care. She was not supportive. She was not, like, she just wasn't the greatest friend, to be honest, okay? Let's just be real, okay? This is the first time I've talked about this, but yeah, I just, like, I'm really not crying that she's not in my life. And you really have to be that way. You really do, because you're benefiting both each other. Like, if y'all are just in each other's lives and y'all aren't benefiting each other, get out, you know what I mean? So just be mindful. I would suggest, to be honest, is evaluate who's in your life. Who are you letting in? Who are you calling a friend? And one, do they call you a friend as well? Like, is it mutual? Are they matching your energy? Two, like, are you helping? Like, you know, if they not, okay, as leave. Two, I don't know, do you like them? Do you care about them? Do you pray for them? Do you help them in any way? Like, not monetary, like, I'm not gonna buy you gifts, but like, if you need my time, if you need my help, my efforts, are you there? And vice versa, are they there for you? If they are not, bye. You, like, 2020, we don't have time. We don't have time for any negative energy. I can't. If you're about that stuff, please don't even come walk my way. I can't do it. I physically don't have a can in me to do it. So, like I said, sometimes the Lord will do it for you. And with this situation, I feel like the Lord kind of did it for me. And I just kind of sat back, to be honest, and let it kind of like explode on its own. And everybody was like, you're not going to talk to them? You're not going to talk to whatever? And I was like, no, I'm not going to do nothing because I really don't feel like fighting for the friendship. You know what I mean? And sometimes it be like that. And it just be like that, okay? But you have to be confident and like, this is to benefit me and then in the long run benefit them. You gotta do what you gotta do, because nobody's gonna fight for you like you. Nobody's gonna love you like you, okay? So we gotta do that. We gotta do that. As far as these guys out here are just dating, be careful, because they are some weasels, man. There are some weasels. When I say weasels, you know what are weasels known for? Scheming, weaseling around. You know what I mean? There are some weasels out here, love, like you ain't never seen before. And I didn't know they existed until like recently. And I'm up here like, people do that to other people? I'm flabbergasted. You know what I mean? Big word, vocabulary. But I'm just like, people treat other people like that? Because some of the guys that I met, just in general, like, they treated, like, y'all, like, and side note, we gotta work on communication. As a generation, social media ain't everything. We gotta work on communication, okay? And, like, being upfront with what you want from that person, whether it's a friendship or whether it's not a friendship or relationship, like you just met someone. Hey, this is what I want. Tell me what you want. If we're on the same page, hey, awesome, let's move forward. If we are not, nice to meet you, leave, okay? You know what I mean? What else? And with that being said, as far as like relieving people of their duties of being in my life, I've welcomed so many new amazing people. I met some crazy awesome people this past year, 2019, and the people I already knew, I grew closer with. Like a friend that I went to high school with, we ended up honestly being on the same like wavelength. Like literally something would happen to me Thursday and she would text me like Sunday and was like, yo, this is what happened. And like it would be the exact same thing. And it's like when we link up, crazy stuff happens like never before. Like, I love her to death. I would die for her. Wow, where did that accent come from? I don't know, but I would die for her. She is my like, we are so similar. On my phone, her name is in sync because we are so in sync when we link. Ooh, we are so in sync when we link. Ah, that was not intentional. Oh my gosh, I am a cornball. Okay, but I promise this is not an act. When I tell you 2019 really like helped me open up, like I didn't say this about old dude, but old dude was a blessing and a curse. I feel like I love myself even more. I've come out of my shell even more from just going through all of that, and so I thank him. But you don't need to be my life, bye. But back to my girl, I love her to death. So like, fight for people, like look for people that you have that type of connection with. If you have to like con yourself into thinking like, oh, she ain't really mean that, maybe she really is busy, maybe she really did have to reschedule, but this is her 8th time rescheduling with you, you might need to rethink that friendship. Maybe he is into me, maybe he does like me, but sis, he don't respond to your messages. Like, we have to make hard decisions, but life is all about hard decision making. It literally is. So, and I'm learning that, and it sucks. Being an adult sucks. Being just alive is hard, but we have to keep pushing. Okay, we have to. If you're not going to do it for anybody else, do it for yourself, because you're going to love that. You're going to reap the benefits of that. And it might not be tomorrow, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be next week, it could be years from now, but you are going to thank yourself for working on yourself, for growing, for loving yourself, because you can't have nobody else come in your life and love you before you love yourself. What does RuPaul say? I'll insert a little clip.
If you can't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? Amen.
But like, for real, like, you really, this year, girl, this year has been insane. It really has, but I'm very thankful for every part of it, because it made me into the person that I am today, and I love me today. I'm still working out the kinks, still learning about myself, still learning lessons, but yeah. And that's not what number 5 is. It's learn to move on. You know, I love the me that I am. I love the quirkiness. Literally, I'll come home from work to be at lunch, and I just recently found my Just Dance on Wii. If you were part of that gang, when that came out, that was such a buzz. That was such, oh my gosh, I literally know choreo to songs, so like when they come on the radio, I'm just like, Just Dance choreo, you know what I mean? But I'll literally come home from lunch and do Just Dance for an hour and go back to work sweaty. But like, that's the stuff that's just so dumb, but that's the stuff that I love to do, and like the quirkiness of me, and like, I might not talk like everybody else talks, or I don't know, I love me, and I would never want to be somebody else, you know? I could never ever see myself being somebody else, and I'm learning to learn about myself and not be weary of that, not to be afraid of doing that. And I feel like that's what your 20s are for. I feel like you're literally shoved into adulthood, and you're learning what you can take, how to pay bills, y'all, how to be a homeowner. Side note, asterisk, I am a homeowner, so I have my own house, so, and it's a fixer-upper, so I am learning how to do stuff and like be independent. And yeah, it's wild. It's a wild time, but I wouldn't want to do anything else, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very grateful for the lessons and the things that the Lord brought me to and through. I love the energy of just life, man. You only get one shot of this, and you gotta live it up. Life's so crazy these days. You kind of have to, because you don't know if you'll have tomorrow, you know? So I think honestly that's all I have to say. I'm gonna finish my makeup, and then I'll come back and show you my outfit, what I'm gonna wear tonight. But yeah, those are the 5 things that I learned 2019. Fun fact, I'm starting school this year again. I know, long story, but I'm going back to school, and a lot of things are gonna happen this year. I'm very hopeful for a lot of things, and hopefully I can finish my house this year. So I know, super exciting, a lot of crazy stuff, but I'm very, very thankful for everything that I went through in 2019. And yeah, I hope y'all learned something through my dramatic life. I don't know if it was dramatic enough, but yeah. That's literally what I learned in 2019. It was a wild time, man. It was a wild time, and I didn't do much makeup, to be honest, but I can't do 2 things at once. I cannot multitask. I'd rather give it my all and do the best at one thing than half do 2 things. I hope you guys learned a lot more about me. I've been like trying to like push myself to like open up, and like makeup's awesome and cool, but I want you guys to know who I am and to like get to like step up in my life. So that's why I've been trying to do more vlogs, more like talking videos. So let me know if you like this. If you haven't already subscribed, please, I done told y'all my whole life, so the least you could do is subscribe. At the end of the day, if I had like a whole lesson, just one lesson to sum up 2019 and to kind of like help you guys out, is be true to who you are. So live it up. If you make mistakes, who cares? That's your mistake to make. That is your lesson to learn. If people give you about it, who cares? People always run in their mouth. I've learned that. And you know, like, they ain't got nothing else to talk about. You know, their life isn't great apparently, so they have some, you know, they want to talk about you. Let them. At least you're being relevant in their lives. Yeah, just do what you want to do within reason, y'all. I'm not saying y'all to jump off a cliff, go sleep with everybody. That's not what I'm saying. But just live your life, be you, live your truth. I hate that saying, but like, by you living your truth, you're literally just being you, because you, like, that's you. Like, I don't know how to explain that. You are made for a reason. God created you for a reason. If he felt like the world did not need you, if he felt like you would just be taking up space, he wouldn't have created you. But he did, and he loves you, and he has a plan for you, and he forgives you, and he's always walking by your side. Remember, he literally leaves the 99 to find you. You know, you lost, you caught in the thickets. He will literally come and find you and rescue you and love you and cherish you. So just because you make mistakes doesn't mean that the Lord doesn't love you. Just because you make mistakes does not mean you don't have to go to, like, you can't go to church. Contrary to what people think. People are always so judgy. I hate it. Yeah, everything's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be fine. You're gonna prosper. You're gonna be amazingly blessed. Favor is gonna be all over you this year. I'm speaking all of that over each and every one of you that watch this video, if you get to this far. Hopefully this video wasn't too long, but I love you, whoever you are, all of you. I love you. I care about you. I support your decisions. I support that business you're trying to start up. I support your school, your schoolwork, your schooling, your degree, all of that. I support everything that you guys do. So yeah, that's literally all I have to say. I'll come back with like finished face, full outfit, so you guys can see what I'm looking like. But that's all I have to say. I love you so much. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you like these types of videos, comment, put a little heart down there and let me know that you love me as much as I love you. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Honestly, I enjoyed talking to you. We gotta do this again. We gotta do this again. Again. I don't know where these accents come from, but they emerge. Okay, so this is my outfit. I gotta hurry because my camera is dying. Yes, my testicles are out. The only asset that I have. I just have this long sleeve black ribbed bodysuit on from Windsor. I love Windsor. A dream of mine would be to be sponsored by Windsor. Putting that in the universe and the atmosphere for the Lord's work. And then I have these Fashion Nova black jeans. They're ripped. And then I have these boots. They're blue velvet, blue suede situations. They are stunning. Sorry, my testicles are out. But this is the look. That's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, I hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. I love you so much.